guys, Tiara Lachey here and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, what we will be doing is just talking about my current skincare routine and then also discussing some things that are extremely vital to ensure that you have a smooth base for application of makeup. So if you're interested in seeing what I do on a daily basis for my skin, then please stick around. Before we get started, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please make sure you hit that button. And if you enjoy videos like this, please give this a big thumbs up, all right? So let's go ahead and hop right on into this. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to start by just talking about what I use to wash my face. I do have like I have combination skin, so my T-zone tends to be a little bit oily. I can get dry patches on the lower parts of my cheeks, and then also sometimes right in here at the front of my brows. So it just really just depends on whether just what type of temperament my skin is in at the time. So it just varies, but I use products that are most likely going to be more beneficial for combination skin, and so I can kind of dibble dabble into both things, which is things that may be for oily skin, just depending on if my skin is on the oilier side or if it's on the drier side. So just keep that in mind to know if maybe some of the products that I mentioned are going to actually work for you or not. It's all going to depend on the type of skin that you have. The base of my skincare is going to come from Clinique. I really like Clinique because they make sure that they do a lot of allergy tests to ensure that people don't have like breakouts and stuff from using their products, and they have very mild products, and I really appreciate that. I use their three-step system here, and the type of system that they have given me is the dry combination system. So first, going in with the face wash, I really like this face wash just because it's really mild. You know, sometimes when you wash your face, after you wash it, it's like your skin just feels super tight, super dry. When I'm using this face wash, I do not feel like that happens to me, and I really like it. It's just very mild, very subtle. There's no fragrance, so if you have any type of reaction to fragrances, this would actually be a really good option for you. The second part of the three-step system is going to be the clarifying lotion, which is also just a toner. So I just take a cotton ball, dab it, get some of it on the cotton ball, dip it on there, and then just apply it all over my skin. I really like it because, once again, it's not something that's extremely harsh. I will say, though, when I first started using it, it was kind of tender to my skin, so I used a little bit less when I first was using the toner, and then as I continued to start using the system, I was able to use a little bit more. In order to apply that, you can either use a cotton pad or a cotton ball, whichever one you feel is going to be most suitable for you. I personally just use a cotton ball because you get more of those in a pack than you do a cotton pad. So after I actually tone, what I like to do is apply a facial oil or some type of serum, something like that. I don't use Clinique for these because that can get a little bit pricey. Clinique can get expensive. So what I actually like to do is go to TJ Maxx or Marshall's, Ross, and find facial oils in those sections. So what I do when I'm actually going to look for the facial oils in there are certain ingredients that I kind of make sure I try to strive for. So these are the two that I currently have right now, and they were both of them were $5.99, and I got these from Marshall's. And the ingredients that I like to stick to when I'm going to find facial oils in the discounted stores: hyaluronic acid. I really like to have that just to make sure that my skin remains moisturized. It adds some plumpness, just provides a lot of that moisture that may be stripped throughout the day or from the weather or whatever it may be. And the other ingredients that I like to use are rosehip oil and jojoba oil. So jojoba oil is going to just more so also add some more moisture to your skin, where rosehip oil is going to improve things like texture. It's going to just kind of clarify your skin and things like that. So those are the three that I like to stick to. The ones that I have right now, this hyaluronic acid that I have right now, facial serum, actually has some aloe in it, which is going to be also really nice for brightening. And then this one right here is a jojoba oil and rosehip oil actually mixed together. So once again, I just really like going to those discounted stores just because you're not going to be paying $40, $50, $60 for a serum. You're literally just getting the concentrated oils and using that for your skin. So when you're also doing this though, you want to make sure that you keep an eye on ingredients that they're putting in there. Try to find some that has not so many ingredients, so that way you can kind of get the purest, most natural form of the oils possible. After I apply my oils, after I drip them, just apply that, then I go ahead and apply my moisturizer, which is also Clinique. And this is the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. And I just really like this one. This one is for very dry to dry combination skin, but once again, they have different variations for different types of skin. This just keeps my face super moisturized, and I really like it. I just feel like it's not heavy on the skin. It's very light, but it also provides my skin with the moisture that it needs. I would definitely say if you're trying to find a consistent skincare routine that you could rely on, I would definitely recommend the Clinique 3-step system. It's something that it's not too expensive. I think you can get the whole pack for around between $50 and $60, but you have to remember you're getting 3 full skincare items, so that's a really good buy. And so I would just totally recommend it. Like I said, if you haven't gotten yourself on a consistent skincare regimen, I would do this just because it's very reliable and has done my skin wonders. After I've applied my moisturizer, I do go in with an eye cream, and this is the Clinique All About Eyes, and I get the rich formula, which is a lot thicker. They have more of a like serum, less thick formula, and then they have like a thicker one. I know that makes no sense, but if you go in the store and you're looking for it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I use this. This is a little bit pricey, I will say. I will leave the prices down in the description box. I will say this is a little pricey. But I just use this under my eyes. I do have bags. It's not going to get rid of the bags, but it'll at least help with dryness. And it does help with some puffiness. Like I've told you guys before, my bags are hereditary. They're not going anywhere. Like they're just not, okay? So I literally just use that to kind of help with any type of fine lines and any type of dryness under the eye. And I think it's really important to make sure you're using an eye cream, especially if you're a makeup person. A person likes to wear makeup and uses a lot of concealers and powders and such under your eye. You're going to want to make sure that you do have some sort of eye cream to provide your skin with that moisture on the under eye area. Then finally, after I have gotten all of that applied to my skin, gotten my skin washed, toned, put the oils on, put the moisturizer on, I like to go in with these Mario Badescu sprays. I have 2 of them. I have the facial spray with aloe herb and rose water, and then I have the facial spray with aloe, cameline, and lavender. So these 2 I alternate between. It just really depends on what scent I want for the day. I know this one's more for like a dewy finish, and then this one's more for if you just want a quick boost, dehydration, anything like that. But literally I just go off of scents because both of them work wonders. I just really, really like it because after you've applied all your skincare products, I just feel like once you spray it on, it's just a really nice refresher. And you can also use these as setting sprays for makeup, so they serve a dual purpose. I've even heard of people actually using this as toner as well, but I once again like to stick to my 3-step system and then go in with these afterwards. So a very vital piece of making sure that you have healthy skin, especially if you're a girl who wears makeup very often, is ensuring that you wash your brushes. I understand washing your brushes is a complete pain. Nobody wants to do it. It is a time-consuming task, but it is extremely, extremely important in making sure that you have healthy skin. So I want to show you all some of the products that I use in order to wash my brushes. So here we have the SigMagic shampoo. This one is the foaming version, and I really like this version because it is super easy. It just really cleans your brushes. I really actually like this one specifically for sponges. I feel like it gets my sponges clean really, really fast. It just gets in there, deep cleans it, just spray it on the brush, spray it on the sponge, work it in your hands, and go from there. Sigma Beauty also has amazing utensils to kind of help with washing your brushes because I know it can be kind of a pain using your hands to try to get all the makeup out. So this, I have the Spa Express brush cleaning mat. As you can see, mine is well loved, but it has different sections in order for you to be able to clean your brushes just depending on what you need. If you think that's a little too big and you want something that maybe you could put on your hand instead of just sticking at the bottom of your sink, they also have a cleaning glove, the brush cleaning glove, and this is the express one, so you just literally slide this on to your hand and you scrub away. I'm also going to have little clips in here of showing you how I use the products in order to wash my stuff. So this is really nice and convenient as well. Then this is the part I really like with Sigma, because before I used to just lay all my brushes out on a towel. I know a lot of us tend to probably put them back in the container sitting upright, which is not the way you want to store your brushes while they're drying, because if you do that, all the water is seeping down into the handle of the brush and it's going to cause it to become weaker and not last as long. So Sigma has a dry and shape tower, and I love it. This allows you to put your brushes upside down in order for the water to run down off of the brushes and it's not getting into the handles, causing them to get loose. The bottom here also allows you to put the brush through to make sure that the bristles actually go back to their normal shape. A lot of times we can wash our brushes and we get a little rough handed and then our brushes are like very sparse like this. The elastic band down at the bottom will actually help with making sure that the bristles are shaped the way that they're supposed to be and how they were originally when you purchased the brush. So now, how often you need to wash your brushes is really going to be dependent on how many brushes you have, how often you put on makeup. If you're a person that wears makeup every day and you only have 3 brushes, I would suggest you wash your brushes quite often. But if you have a good variety of brushes, most people can get away with washing them 1 to 2 times a week. I have a lot of brushes, like a lot, so I only wash mine probably once every 3 weeks or even once a month. I can get away with it just because I have so many. So it's really just going to depend on your needs. Just remember that washing your brushes is extremely important in making sure that you keep bacteria out of your skin, because you don't want to constantly just be putting that on your skin every day without cleaning them. And it also allows for a better application of makeup. All right, so that is really all that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you learned a little something. If you have any questions, please put your questions down in the comment section. And of course, I will see you guys in my next video. If you have not already subscribed to this channel and you've gotten this far, girl, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe. All right, I love you guys and I will see you next time. Bye.